Okay, we are live. Hello, my friends. Let me grab my phone. Make sure I have everything ready to go. Yes, hello. Welcome to Reef Point Yoga's online presence. My name is Melissa from my living room. Thank you for sharing this practice with me. I think this is number 13, something like that, since all of this started. Welcome to class. Yesterday's was a huge success. We started a few new things. So hey Bridget, we started a few announcements. So sorry if I'm repeating stuff you've already heard yesterday, but we're gonna do this a little bit just to get the message out. So number one, we're starting a competition. We really want this to be still your studio, still coming in here and seeing us and knowing that we still see you, even if it's online. So some kind of dialogue. Hey Lindsay, yes, Beth, hi, Sarah, great. Okay, so yesterday, I was talking about this competition that we're starting, and it is to kind of bring our community together. And the competition is going to be who shares the live videos the most in the next week or two. So if you want to just share this video on your page, I can see who shares it. And the prize is going to be dinner at a little restaurant, a cute little restaurant called The Fifth in Richardson, Texas. It's like a fireside type of restaurant. It's really great. It's a big favorite of Kathy and Dane. So yes, dinner at The Fifth. So it's either going to be the next week or the next week or two. So if you want to be part of the competition, just share the video. So we're trying to get the Reef Point name out there as well. That's number one. Number two is roll call. So if you're practicing with me, I'm keeping track. Here are the people that practiced with me yesterday. So I have your names. I know who you are, and I'm going to see, basically what our little class looks like. Write in the comments, I'm here, present, I'm practicing, whatever, okay? And then even if you're not practicing live with me, if you're at work and then you come home and you have a habit of practicing with me afterwards, go ahead and write that down, and that counts. So that's good. And if you think I missed it, feel free to send Reef Point a message or me a message if you have anything. We're here, right? Okay. And the last piece of information is if you guys are interested in donating to Reef Point to keep us alive, keep the teachers alive, here it is again, donate Venmo at reef_point_yoga. Okay. So thank you very much. A lot of you guys have, and it's so appreciated. It's weird times, and we can't thank you enough for keeping us running and keeping us here able to put on the show for you. So thank you. Okay, so there we have it. Yesterday we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 people that did the full practice start to end. So that is amazing. Those are class size. Okay, today we are going to be doing a pretty traditional Melissa class with a little bit of Kathy thrown in. So I just talked to her before class. We're going to go to the wall a little bit. If you've practiced with me before, nothing too crazy. We're going to be doing half moon at the wall and standing splits at the wall. So see if there's a place that you have in your space. If you don't have it, you can do it without the wall, right? It's just that half moon is a challenge for me, so we're going to the wall for it. Yeah, other than that, we are here ready to start. I don't really have many thoughts today that I didn't have yesterday regarding what's going on with the world. I just want you guys to know that I love you, and I'm so grateful that we all still get to practice together and that I have this bit of consistency with the community in my life. And so thank you for, even though I can't see you, I feel you, I see your words, I feel the connection. We got this. Whatever it is, we're yogis. We can pull it off. We're strong. We've practiced for this. We've breathed for this. Breathed. Anyway, okay. Let's practice. Let's come into child's pose. So, feet together, toes together, knees out wide, shift your hips back, push the ground away, forehead to the mat. Spread out all of your fingers, pull your belly in, and start to breathe. Keep your arms straight, your elbows straight. Push the ground away. In through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale, let out some heat. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Last one, deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Seal the lips, inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. One more just like this, get settled, inhale. Exhale. And from here, come and shift into your tabletop pose. Stack up all your joints. You know how this goes. Rotate the eyes of your elbows forward. So instead of here, you're going to take the eyes forward, right? So this chaturanga style, that's always where you're going to be, regardless, okay, of the pose. That's where all the arm balances come from. So this is the eye. We always want it forward. And then from here, let's take a few cat-cows. Inhale, drop your belly, gaze goes up. Stretching through the stomach, through the chest, through the throat. Exhale, round. So think about your tailbone to the very top of your spine, like where the occipital edge is, right there. Inhale, look up. Think about one big line from your pubic bone all the way to your chin. Exhale, round. Tailbone to the head. Inhale again, round, drop the belly, look up. Pubic bone to chin. Exhale, round. So now go for this on your own. Inhales and exhales. And you have the option to take a little bit of free motion if anything feels good. You can kind of rock from side to side. Just keep the breath moving. Ujjayi Pranayama. If Ujjayi Pranayama is difficult, focus only on the exhales and the inhales will happen on their own. Right? Just the Darth Vader exhales. I'm going to go ahead and flip my palms to prepare my wrists for any kind of weight-bearing activities we may or may not do. So take some circles, peel up the palms. Notice any kind of tension in the hips. And then I'm going to flip my palms to face up. And roll around, see how straight you can get your arms. You can make fists and open, fists and open. I'm still going to make my hip circles. Good. And now we're going to start with a side plank. So your left hand is under your left shoulder in line with your left knee. Now step your right foot back. Okay, so the arch of right foot is in line with the middle of your left foot. So this is going to be a big balance. If balance is a challenge, you can turn your left knee out. Otherwise, go for the challenge of having your toe in line with the arch of your right foot. Push down through the blade edge side of your right foot and reach your right arm forward. Hold here and then peel your chest up. Look up if possible. Mula Bandha, hold here. Whew. For 3, 2, and 1. From here, now if you have taken the balance, go ahead and turn that left leg out and then lift up your right leg. Take a breath in, reach one straight line between the middle finger of your right hand and the blade edge side of your right foot, and then exhale, crunch, right elbow to your knee. Inhale to lengthen, open the chest. Exhale to crunch, that's 2. We're going to go for 5 of these. Inhale, lengthen it all the way up. Exhale to crunch. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Open it up. Open. Exhale to crunch. This time, you have the option to take it here and hold, or grab your right foot and kick your right foot into your hand. Open up. Press your left hand. Look up for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release your pose. From here, we're going to thread the needle. Take your right arm up. Exhale, right arm goes under the left. Plant your right temple down. Press through your left hand. Hold here for 3. Any variation is fine. You can take a half bind. 2. And 1. Relax. Come on back up. Sweep your right arm up. Open your chest. Exhale, lower your right hand back down. Okay, we're going to do the other side, so I'm switching just so you can see me. Take your right hand. It's under your right shoulder. Your right knee is in line with your right wrist. Toes pointing backwards, and then right toes are pointing smack dab in the middle of the arch of your left foot. Preparing for modified side plank. Option from here, reach your left arm forward, look up. Hold here, push through the top of your right foot, push through the blade edge side of left foot. Mula Bandha, 3, 2, and 1. Now go ahead and open that right leg. The shin points backwards, so you can peel your chest up a little bit more. Start to lift your right leg. Take a breath in. Lift. Exhale, crunch. Left elbow, left knee. Inhale, lengthen it out. Exhale, crunch. 2. We're going to 5. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Last 2. Inhale. Exhale. Last 1. Inhale. Exhale. Good. On the last one, you can hold it here, or you can kick your left leg back, left hand grabs for left foot, and then kick your foot into your hand and open your chest. Deep breathing for 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Come back into your tabletop pose. Inhale your left arm all the way up, open your chest. Exhale, thread your needle. Left arm goes under the right. So you're looking in the opposite direction. You can take any variation. I'm going to take a half bind, so my right hand grabs my left hip. Hold here for 3. Deep breaths into the right side body. 2. And 1. Right arm goes up to the sky. Exhale, lower right hand back down. Inhale, sweep left arm out and up. Open your chest. Exhale, lower left hand back down. Very nice. All right, let's move on. Come in, step your right leg back and kind of move back and forth, stretching out through your right calf. Keep your belly tucked in, flat back. Switch, right knee comes down, left leg goes back. Rock back and forth, opening up that calf. Breathe. Straight arms, straight, straight, straight. All right, now take high plank. Both legs go back. Your feet are about hip or shoulder distance, your choice. Your bones are stacked along the front, so my wrists are under my shoulders. From here, we're going to do toe taps. You ready? So waking up the core. Tap your right leg out to the right and back to center. Left leg out and back to center. Here we go. 20, 19, breathe. 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, last 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Downward facing dog, hips up and high. So push the ground away. Strong, straight arms, straight. And then kind of push into, I forgot what it's called. The padding right under your fingers. Does that make sense? Not so much the palm anymore, but the tops of your hands. And then pull your belly in and up. Your head goes towards the ground. Your chest goes towards your thighs. Your heels start to come down. Unless your back hurts, you're going to bend your knees. That's the modification, okay? Breathe here. For 3, 2, and 1. From here, walk your feet up just a little bit. We're going to go for a balance again. Take your left leg up, open the hip. And then you can start to lift up your right hand. So take your left hand, maybe scoot it to the left just a little bit if you want some more, not cheat, but more stability. So inch your left hand over. And then option 2, grab the foot. So your right hand comes up, grabs left foot. Single point gaze, drishti, point of focus. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. We're going to switch. Left leg comes down. Make sure the entire bottom part of your foot is down. Okay, now your right leg is going to lift. Open the hip. And then I'm going to take my right fingers and inch it over to the right just a little bit to give myself more space. Press down through right hand. Left hand reaches up. Maybe it grabs the foot. Maybe you just hold it here and balance. Ujjayi Pranayama. Point your right knee to the sky if you've got the foot. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Down dog. Very nice. All right, from here, lift up your heels and then start to walk on the ball mounds of your feet all the way up to the front of your mat. And then when you get there, toes are behind your wrists. Interlace your hands behind your back. Right thumb on top. Bend your knees so your belly's on your quads. And then push the knuckles forward. Tuck your chin into your chest and look at your belly button. Then bring the weight to the ball mounds of your feet. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Relax your hands. Hands come to the ground, halfway lift. Other side. Exhale, bend your knees, interlace your hands, left thumb on top, and then bump those fists forward. Tuck your chin. Mula Bandha. Weights in the ball mounds of your feet for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release your hands. Oof. All right, from here, heel toe your feet together. Big toes touch. They don't have to touch. Glue your chin to your chest and start to roll all the way up, bone by bone, all the way up to standing. And then we're going to do a few sun salutations. All right, knee to the top of your mat. Let's see. There we go. Okay. You still see me? Not really. Not really. Here we are. If you like my little accent, I've been listening to British podcasts all day. I love it. I love that accent. I used to work for an English company. They're so polite when they speak, you know. But you have to know what they really mean underneath. Okay. Anyway, I hope they're watching. Pull up your thighs. Pull your belly in. Pull your chest up. Fingers come to your IT bands. Inhale, reach your arms up. Press your palms, lean back. Exhale, forward fold, all the way down. Bend your knees. Fingers in line with your toenails. Chin to chest and head to knee. Inhale, halfway lift. Flatten up your back. Exhale, step it back. High plank. Take a breath in, shift forward. Exhale, lower all the way down to the earth. Untuck your toes. Separate your feet as much as you need to. Up dog. If it hurts your back, slide your hips forward. And maybe tuck your tailbone under. Then exhale, downward facing dog. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, up and back, head down. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Straight arms. Inhale. Tuck your chin. Exhale. Pull your belly in. Inhale. Exhale. Bend your knees, look forward, jump into your halfway lift. So you're looking between your hands and then jump. Half lift. Exhale, fold, chin to chest, head to knee. Inhale, reverse swan all the way up. Press your palms, look back, lean back. Exhale, Samvasiti, fingers to IT bands. Let's do it again. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Walk, step, or jump. High to low, push up, maybe lower all the way down. Look forward. Inhale, up dog, look up. Exhale, down dog, 3 breaths. Inhale. Straight arms, exhale. Inhale. Chin to chest. Exhale. 2, last one. Inhale, push your heels down. Exhale. Good, bend your knees, look forward, walk, step, or jump, half lift. Exhale, fold, bend your knees, head to knee. Inhale, reverse all the way up, press your palms, lean back. Exhale, fingers to IT bands, Namaste TV. One more time. Inhale, reach it up, best one, last one. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, walk, step, or jump. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1, tuck your chin. Inhale. Exhale. Your gaze is your belly button or between your legs. Straight arms, inhale. Exhale, lower those heels. Bend your knees, look forward on your inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse one, all the way up. Exhale, Samasthiti. Inhale, chair pose. You can maybe drop all the way down first, just to get a really big stretch in your hip flexors, and then come up to chair. Can you point your arms straight to the sky? It doesn't have to be a huge bend. It can be here, wherever you want to be. Straighten your arms, look at your thumbs. Breath in, breath out. 5 breaths, that's 1 inhale. Exhale. 2, inhale. Exhale. 3, inhale. Exhale. 4, inhale. Fold on your exhale. 5, all the way down, head to knee. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, walk, step, or jump. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Pivot your left foot down, right foot comes forward, warrior 1. Reach your arms up. Press your palms, stay here, exhale. 1 more inhale. Exhale, Chaturanga, hands come down, frame right foot, high to low push up. Up dog, inhale. Look up, exhale, down dog. Pivot your right foot down, left foot comes up. Inhale, warrior 1. Stay for your exhale. Left hip bumps back. Again, inhale. Exhale, Chaturanga, hands come down, frame your left foot, high to low push up. Up dog, inhale, look up. Down dog, exhale. Bend your knees, inhale, halfway lift, jump. Exhale, fold, head to knee. Inhale, chair, maybe sit your booty all the way down onto your heels first, then rise up. Exhale, Samasthiti, stand up straight, fingers down, two hands. Let's do that one more time, ready? Inhale, chair, maybe come all the way down, touch the floor, then chair. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low. Upward facing dog, look up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pivot your left foot down, right foot steps between the hands. Inhale, warrior 1. Press your palms right down. Exhale, Chaturanga. Frame right foot, high to low push up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Pivot your right foot down, left foot steps up. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low push up. Maybe come all the way down. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. On your inhale, bend your knees, look forward, walk, step, or jump, half lift. Exhale, forward fold, head to knee. Inhale, chair, sit your booty all the way down, reach your arms up, then stand up. Exhale, Samasthiti. Good. Okay, now we're warm. Let's do a few standing, and then we're going to make our way to the wall. Okay. Triangle. So your right foot forward, step your left foot back. Turn your left toes in slightly. Bump your hips to the back, take a breath in, reach your arms forward. Exhale, right hand comes down, left hand comes up. If you have a block, you can use your block. Otherwise, start to come down. Close your left hip a little bit. Tuck your right hip under and reach up. Open your chest. Look at your left thumb. 3, 2, and 1. Bend your front leg. Extended side angle. So your right hand can come outside your right foot. If you have a block, you can use your block. Otherwise, you're here, or another modification is here. So look at one line between the outside edge of your left foot and your left fingers, regardless of where you are. Hold. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. From here, come into pyramid pose. Step your left foot up just a little bit. Left toes are facing towards the top left corner of the room. Now, maybe come up first, square your hips, turn that right hip back, left hip forward. If you have blocks, you can use them. I'm not using them today for some reason. I don't know. Exhale, lower your hands down, pyramid pose. If that's too much, you're staying here. If you want to take this up a notch, your shoulders are in line with your hips. And then you can tee your arms out. Hold. One final step is you can have your arms forward. Okay. This is hard for me too. 3, 2, and 1. Hands come down. Take your left knee back so you're coming into a little bit of a lunge, and let's twist. Left elbow goes outside right thigh. You can make a fist with your right hand, push it into your left hand, and open up. Look over that right shoulder. Feel the twist. If you want more, you can, of course, tuck your left toes and come into a crescent, but I'm going to keep my leg down to focus on the twist. 3, 2, 1. Release. Ardha Hanumanasana, half splits, or go ahead and take it all the way down. Okay? Into full splits. You're going to hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Slide it back up. And then, how are we going to do this? We're in half splits. Come on back up into pyramid. Straighten up. And then step it up into Samasthiti. Now step your right foot back. So we're going to come into triangle on the other side. So I'm going to switch around. Here we go. Left toes are facing straight forward. Right feet are facing top right corner of the room. Bump your left hip back. Reach forward. And then your left hand is going to come to your left shin or the floor or your big toe. Take your triangle pose. Trikonasana. Look up at your right thumb. If your right hip hurts, turn it down. So this hip, instead of going that way, it's going to come this way. So that might take some of the pain away. 3. Straight legs. Lift your thighs. 2. And 1. Extended side angle. I'm going to take my right leg and bring it back a little bit more so I can get a little more space. And then again, you can be here with your left forearm on the thigh, this way, or whatever you want to do. Look up. 3. Your right palm is facing down. 2. And 1. Good. Pyramid pose. Straighten your left leg. Maybe come back up to stand. Bump your right leg up. Square your hips with the front. And then on your exhale, lean down, hands come down. You can have blocks here. Again, if you want more, hands on the hips or out in a T, as long as your shoulders are in line with your hips. Full expression. Your hands are forward, leaning forward. I'm going to stay here. Pull the belly in. One line between your tailbone and the crown of your head. 3. Left hip goes back. 2. And 1. Good. Hands come down. Lower your right knee. Okay. And then take your twist. So your right elbow is going to go outside your left thigh. Use that elbow. Push against it. Left hand becomes a fist. Push it into your right hand and then twist. Look over that left shoulder. Again, option to tuck your back toes and lift your back knee if you want more. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Release. Ardha Hanumanasana, I believe it's called. Straighten up your left leg. You can tell I'm from Texas and not from the Himalayan mountains. So you can stay here. Your right hip is going to be over your right knee, or slide your left heel forward and your right knee back for full splits. Notice where you are, because we're going to do the same thing against the wall. All right, pull the belly in, square off the hips for 3, 2, And 1, good. Bring it back up. Tuck your back toes, lift up your back knee, we're in pyramid. Step your right foot up to meet the left. Inhale all the way up. Press your palms. Exhale, Samasa TV. Okay, we're going to take it to the wall after we play with crow. So, crow pose. If you have it, go for it. If you want to come with me, bend your elbows, round your spine. See how high you can get your knees on your arms, and look forward. If you're new to crow, you're going to start with some bruises on the back of your triceps, which is fine. So you're going to start to lift up one foot and just play with that today. Look forward. None of this. If you look down, you're going down. Look forward. That's where we're going in 2020. All right, so lift up one leg, the other. Maybe take both. Hold. 5. Grab the floor. Use your fingers. Your fingers are your new toes. 4. Breathe. 3. 2. And 1. Release. Okay, very nice. Okay, so we're going to take this to the wall. Here's my wall. Okay. So we're going to start with half moon, and I'm going to grab a block. So I think is that an okay angle? All right. So my left foot is by the wall, but it doesn't matter as long as you keep track of which leg is down. Your half moon is going to be like you're in a toaster. So my left hand is going to come down to the block. And now I'm going to take my right hip and push it. Imagine that I'm your teacher pushing that right hip against the wall. Your left toes are facing forward. Your right toes, so there's a big L. And then your left arm goes up. Lean against the wall. Use it. If you are not using the wall, find your regular half moon and hold it. Breathe. So your left wrist is directly under your left shoulder, and you're pushing into that hand if you have a block. Hold. For 5. Look up at the right thumb if you can. Flex your right foot. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Relax. Come on down. All right, standing splits time. First, we're going to take down dog at the wall. So your heels, let me get rid of this situation. Okay. All right. So first, you're going to take your down dog with your heels on the wall. Can you see me? Okay. And then you're going to take your right leg. If you did your right leg standing, then your right leg is going to go up. So it's really very much like a down dog. You can stay here in your down dog. This is great for your shoulder stability. You can drop your head and kind of take like a one. It's almost like a 3-legged dog at the wall. If you're ready for standing splits, take your left foot. Now the heel was at the wall. I lied. Now I want you to take your heel down and then start to walk your hands up to the foot. Your top foot is untucked, ideally. So the top of the foot is on the wall. So you could stay here and you push the ground away. Some of you, Bridget, you're going to start to push the ground away, and maybe the left foot lifts. Can you see my little left foot? It's not on the floor, and then push. So we're going to hold here wherever you are. Push at the top of your right foot for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk your hands forward. Oh, good. And then bring your knees down. Come on up and swim backwards. Stretching out your shoulders. 3, 2, 1. Opposite direction. For 1, 2, and 3. Good. All right, let's do the other side. Half moon pose. Other direction. Did I do this side at the same time? No, this is the other side. My right leg's down, my left leg's up. Okay. So find your other side. It's a terrible angle. But here we are. All right. Squeeze your left leg and then flex your left foot towards me. Here, that's worse. Okay. Look up at the left thumb. If you can, lift up a little bit. So you want your torso in line with the hips, in line with the left leg. For 3, 2, and 1. Again, so that left hip should have been pushing all the way back. And now lower it down. And release. All right, come to the wall. Now we're going to take the left foot up. I think we did the right foot the last time. So I'm going to, instead of teaching the heel up, just start with both heels down. Walk your hands forward a little bit. Bend your left knee to your chest. And then see how high you can get the foot. Maybe hop your right heel back a little bit more towards the wall. And then when you get there, untuck the top foot. You can't see my top foot on this one, but it's untucked. So the top of your left foot. The top of your left foot is on the wall. And then walk it back. Your goal is to keep moving your hands back and eventually lift your right leg off the wall. But if that's not happening today, just push the ground. So this is a huge shoulder stretch. It's a huge stretch for the inner thighs, hamstrings, hips. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Start to walk it forward. Slowly bring it down. Come down to your knees. Maybe sit on your heels and swim it out. All the way, all the way, all the way. And then go the other direction. Just releasing the shoulders. All right, camel. So we're already at the wall. Camel pose. You're going to have your hips all the way up to the wall. And keep them there. And then you can tuck your back toes. And then level 1, you're going to push your hips into the wall and just lean back. Okay? We'll be here for a few minutes, so start going. Level 2, you can separate your knees if your back hurts. They don't have to be directly under your hips, even though I've said that before. So you can separate your knees just a little bit to protect the low back if it's tight. Start to take one hand back and then the other. And then keep pushing your hips towards the wall. And we're going to stay here. Let your head drop back, stretching out through the neck. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tuck your chin. Start to come on back up. Ooh. Good. We're going to take a counter pose. So maybe come down into any kind of child's pose. I like to keep my knees together when I do this. For the counter pose, the knees are together. And then grab your heels. So come into a tight little ball. And then feel your low back kind of open up just a little bit. Breathe. All right, come on back up. And switch us around. So we're coming away from the wall, unless you still want it for any reason. And we're taking it to the floor. So if you have a block, we're going to come into hero's pose. So that was a little bit of a back bend. Let's keep going on back bends just a little bit. If you're super uncomfortable with heroes, you can take a block. Even if you're not, just try it if you have a block available. You can sit on your block and be here. So the intention is to stretch out the tops of the hips, to open this out, to stretch the top of your quads, your shins, and your ankles and your little toes. Okay? That's the goal. So when you do your bridge, it's already stretched out. That's what we're doing. If you don't need your block, you want to get the calves, this fat part of your low legs, out of the way. Push them outside. Your heels are outside your hips. If you don't need the blocks, come down. If this hurts your knees, take a towel under your knees or under here, something like that. And then start to come down. So you can stay here, and then maybe bottom teeth over top teeth to stretch out your throat. Or you can start to come on down. Elbows come down. So elbows come down. Careful with the knees, breathe through it. And then only if you feel comfortable do you start to bring yourself all the way down and grab for your heels. Ideally, your low back should be touching, but mine's not quite there. So just hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press your elbows into the ground if they're down. Start to come back up. Good. And then come forward, come off your knees, and then come to your belly. Bend your right leg, just like we did in Heroes, and just push it down. So the right heel is outside the right hip and just push. So again, we're stretching into the quad, into the top of the ankle. You can see what's going on here. Before we bend our back, we want all the front side of our body to be open. A lot of the times when we do our back bend, we think, oh, my back's tight, that's why I can't do it. A lot of the times it's because your front is tight, and it won't let your back bend because it's all tight. Switch. Left leg bends. Good, and relax. All right. Let's do right leg. So here are the options. You can grab your right foot, kick your right foot into your hand, left arm goes forward, or both hands grab right foot and reach forward. So pick your posture and go up. You're looking forward, so you're not really reaching through the chin. Just look forward, and then engage your left leg. Really kick your right foot into your hands. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Your head goes to one side, maybe bend your knees, rock from left to right. And then when you're ready, we're going to do the other side, okay? So bend up your left leg, and it's the same situation. Left hand grabs for left foot. Option 1, right arm forward, right leg back, or both hands grab for left foot. Your left knee can be out wide if it hurts your back. Eventually, you want to pull it in, but there's no need to rush that. We have our entire lives to practice. Isn't that great? Yoga is a lifetime journey, so there's no rush to get anywhere, because when you get somewhere, there'll just be somewhere new to go tomorrow. So settle in. All right, kick your left foot into your hands, reach up, chest goes forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Chin goes, or other ear goes to the mat, and then bend your knees, and windshield wiper your shins. The final version is bow pose, floor bow. Grab for your feet. You can grab the outsides, or the insides, or above, whatever you want to do. I kind of like to grab the blade edge sides. Take a breath out. And then on your inhale, take your feet into your hands and lift up. Kick your feet into your hands. 5. Look forward. 4. Lift. 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Windshield wiper your knees. And then come to your back. Roll over. We're going to come for our bridge poses. So if you have a block, level 1, you're going to lift up your hips and use your blocks under your hips for more restorative. And you can just stay here for the rest of class, the rest of back bends. If you want more, palms press, and then reach up. If your back hurts, guys, you can walk your feet farther away, and your knees can be a little wider. Eventually, they're going to be close to your glutes. I know this is a variation from how I've been teaching, so bear with me and thank you. But yes, so there are different steps to get there. So we want to minimize pain. The next level is interlacing your hands behind your back, scooting your triceps under. Feet, same situation. Lift your hips, lift your hips, lift your hips. Squeeze your thighs up, lift up, look up. So you're just going to town. You don't necessarily have to follow me. Those are just the options I'm throwing out. Do some kind of back bend. And keep your Ujjayi breath going. Good, and if you want to come into full wheel, hips come down, fingers come by your shoulders. And then again, with your feet, you can move them around even when you're up if something hurts, okay? So the more pain probably is the smaller the wheel. Does that make sense? You see my angle? A bigger wheel, like where your feet are farther and your hands are farther, is less pain because you have more space between your vertebrae, okay? So you can move your feet. All right, hands come outside your shoulders, or above your shoulders rather. Breath out. And then inhale, come into your wheel. Push. So if you're not taking wheel, take one of the other variations. And then really feel the stretch along the top of your body. Notice where any pain is. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it on down. Supta Baddha Konasana. Bottoms of your feet touch. Knees go out wide. Left hand on your belly, right hand on your heart, and breathe. Close down your eyes. Feel all that energy that just shifted. Lungs, heart, chest. Stretching. For 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Release your hands from your torso. Bring them to your knees. Close them like a book. Fingers come behind your knees. Rock and roll, rock and roll, rock and roll. Up and back, up and back, up and back. And then all the way up. Come to a seat. And then, Sarah, yesterday we did double pigeon, but let's do the traditional pigeon for you today. That's also my favorite pose. I love it. So, all right, so you're in your seated position. Roll over your knees. Come into your downward facing dog. We're going to in with a little bit of hips. Right leg high, open the hip. Roll it around. 1, 2, 3. Opposite direction for 3, 2, and 1. Look forward. Right knee. Right wrist. Scoot your left knee back. So I'm tucking my back toes, pushing my heel back. Knee comes down. Tuck the toes, lift, push, and so on. Okay? And then you square the hips by pushing down to the top of your left foot. So if you want a little different of a variation today, you can take your right hand, wrap it around, and grab your left toes. So my heel is by my left hip rather than having it parallel. If you want to take this version, your right hand wraps around, you grab the foot. Otherwise, you're going to come down into your traditional pigeon. Okay, and we're just going to chill here for a little bit. And again, you can take any version you want. If you want king, pigeon, bend your back leg, go for it. I'm going to chill. This pose feels good. If you want a little bit more for the shoulders, you can walk your hands forward and then put your forehead down. Let's hold for 10. 9. Mula Bandha. 8. Straight arms if you're done. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Walk your hands up. Lift up your chest. Tuck your back toes. Lift up back knee. Use your core strength. Knee to chest. 3-legged dog. Shake it out. Shake, shake, shake. Any way that feels good. I know you can't see my top leg, but I'm just doing this in the air. Shake, shake, shake. And exhale down. Inhale, left leg high. Make your circles. 1, 2, 3. Opposite direction for 1, 2, and 3. Pigeon. Left knee, left wrist. Scoot your right leg back, back. if you're going for the half bind, your left hand wraps around your body and hooks your left big toes, and then you can come down. Otherwise, you're here, elbows are down. So the back foot keeps dragging you back. Knee comes down, back, back, back. And then if you want to add the shoulders, walk your hands forward and put your head down. You can, of course, take king pigeon if you want to bend your back leg. Those of you that do it know where to go. Breathe. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Slowly start to make your way back up. Palms under the shoulders, tuck your back toes, lift up your back knee, lift it up, three-legged dog, shake it out any way that feels good to get the blood moving, and then exhale, downward facing dog. Jump to a sit, crisscross legs. Well done. Okay. From here, we'll take a few finishing postures. Take your arms all the way up. Exhale, drop your right arm down. I'm opposite to you, so you're going to be going that way. Right arm goes down, left arm goes over the ear. Breath in, reach. Breath out, twist. Inhale, lift all the way up. So lift your ribs away from your hips. Exhale, lower your left arm. Right arm goes over the ear. Look up at your right hand. Again, breathe in. Exhale to twist. Inhale, lift. Exhale to fold forward. So again, now we're getting both of the hips. For 3, 2, and 1. Start to come up, switch. So now your opposite shin is on top. Reach your arms up. Exhale, twist to the right. Left hand down to your right thigh, right hand behind your back. Take a breath in, lift the crown of your head. Exhale to twist. One more breath here. Inhale to lift. Ribs lift. Chest lifts. Exhale, twist from your belly button. Then come back to center, reach your arms up. Exhale, twist to the left. Good. Breath in to lengthen through the crown. Breath out to twist. Come back to center, reach your arms up. And then exhale, fold all the way over. For 3, 2, and 1. Start to walk your hands back up. Release your legs. We're going to come into reverse tabletop. Hands behind your hips. Press your feet down. Lift your hips up and imagine you could stack dinner trays on your chest. Drop your head. Hold. 5. Straight arms. 4. Spread out your fingers. Spread out your toes. 3. Lift your hips. 2. And 1. Lower down. Paschimottanasana. Legs long. You can bend your knees. Grab for your feet. You want your belly on your thighs once again. If you're ready to keep going, you can keep scooching your heels forward and then take your fold. On your next inhale, half lift right here. Just kind of extend the spine and then exhale, bend. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Start to come on back up. All right, and from here, any last postures? I'm going to come down to my back and take a couple twists. So from here, I'm going to keep my legs 90 degrees. Drop them over to the left. Look over to your right. Breathe into the right side of your body. Your head is in the opposite direction of your knees. Relax everything. Notice where you're clenching something. Let it go. And then switch. Legs come up. Drop it over to the right. Look over to the left. Hold. Breathe. Good. Bring it back up to center. Take your happy baby. Hands come inside the feet this time. Bring it down. And then you can rock back and forth, or you can hold it in kind of a dead bug situation. Stationary. Mula Bandha. See if you can get your low back to the ground. So if you're here, see if you can lower your low back to the mat. And breathe. For 3, 2, and 1. Relax. All right, from here, come into your Shavasana or any final poses that you want. Open space, or you can wrap your forearms around your shins. Pull your head, forehead to your knees. Squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Shavasana, or come into meditative seat. I think I'm going to take meditative seat. Here we are. So I'm just sitting in an easy cross-legged position. If you want to take full lotus or half lotus, you can certainly do that. Palms face up, connect your thumb and your first finger, tuck your chin, lengthen your spine. We're going to breathe for 1 moment. Close down the eyes and just feel your body. Notice all that energy that's moving. How good do you feel right now? And breathe. I'll come back to you in 1 minute. If you're in Shavasana, start to move in your fingers and your toes, ankles, wrists. If you're in meditative seat, stay where you are. If you're in Shavasana, inhale, reach your arms over your head, stretch out. Roll over into infant's pose, curl up into a little ball, and then when you're done, meet us in Sukhasana, easy sit, facing the top of the mat. Now for all of us, allow your fingertips to come to the earth outside your hips. Tuck your chin. Straighten your spine. Then on your inhale, sweep your arms all the way out and up. Gather up all that good energy, that peace, that movement. Press your palms. Exhale, bring your thumbs down to your heart center and tuck your chin. The light, the teacher, and the student in me recognizes, honors, and reflects that same exact light, teacher, and student in you. Namaste. All right, guys. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Again, if you were here at the beginning of class, I'm going to say the same thing, but we're having a competition to share the videos. Whoever shares the most videos in the next week or two will get dinner from the restaurant named The Fifth in Richardson, Texas, which is a cute little local restaurant, local business during this time that's helping and working with us. So share the video if you want to be in that. We're keeping track. We can see who shares. Number 2, if you took the class, whether it's live or if you take it later, just write present or I practiced or something so I can know, because I'm taking roll call, if you will. And then finally, if you feel a need to keep us running and support us, here's our Venmo at reef_point_yoga. So, yeah, thank you, thank you. It's for the teachers, it's for the studio. We really, really appreciate it. I love you guys. Thank you for practicing. I hope it served you as much as it served me. And I will see you guys on the mat again tomorrow.